Hey gents, it's been about a year since I posted one of these videos, but today we're taking a look at my December delivery from 5-4 Club. As you know, I am diving into each of the men's clothing subscription services so that I can make a really helpful overview, or I think I was calling it the State of the Union for men's clothing subscriptions. And I wanted to jump back into 5-4 Club to see what the changes have been, what the product looks like now, and everything else. So today we're taking a look at the December collection from them. Thank you to everybody who subscribes to the channel and keeps supporting it. If you want to learn about the best menswear on the internet, please subscribe to learn more. Give a thumbs up for men's clothing subscriptions and not have to go to the store and shop. And if you want $30 off of your 5-4 Club order, there's a link below. You can use that and get a discount. Here we go. It's been a while, 5-4. What we have this month is a medium crew neck sweater, kind of thin, see here, and a pair of jeans in a size 30, which I'm going to bet $100 these are not going to fit. It says it's raw denim. So the premise of 5-4 Club, as you should know, I'm sure you've watched other 5-4 Club videos. For $60 a month, you get $120 worth of clothing. I came to the conclusion a while ago that I don't think that 5-4 Club is worth it. I think the $120 worth of clothing isn't necessarily true. I think the clothing is about H&M quality. It's very cheap. You can buy about the same stuff for similar prices anyway. The pro of 5-4 Club absolutely is the fact that they are curating things for you and sending them to you, but I think that $60 every month is steep to be spending on clothes. I think it should be quarterly or something else. 5-4 Club hasn't really changed since I last checked. I was reading through the FAQ again. They don't take exchanges on style, so even though I could exchange these jeans for a different size, even though I don't want jeans, I couldn't send these back and get something different, which other clothing subscriptions are starting to cater to that desire. Lately, I have been recommending Stitch Fix. I think that is the overall most flexible and customizable clothing subscription of all the ones that I have checked out right now. I am checking out like Trendy Butler, Fashion Store, Bombfell. I'm checking out all of them so that I can give you a very holistic view, and I'm still waiting on a few of those so I can do the video in January. But looks like 5-4 Club largely unchanged from the last time I checked. Let me try to get the pants on real quick and then we'll talk from there. They do now offer when you log in that you can just buy clothing a la carte instead of before it was strictly you got the clothing subscription and that was how you received their clothes. I still wouldn't go in and buy their clothes though. The sweater is okay. I stand by my H&M analysis. The jeans I was able to button because my waist is a 30, but typical jeans are 32 inseam, and that's why they don't really fit. They're also a little bit slim, and for raw denim, they're awfully stretchy. I've been opening a lot of denim on the channel, and these don't really feel like typical raw denim. They might just be a very low weight, and they have some stretch built into them. I don't know. Let me be fair to 5-4 Club, and this is a little preview about the overall video that I'm working on, is there's a certain bell curve for men's sizing and the type of clothing that they want that 5-4 Club fits into, and they're at the peak, which is guys that have a very easy time buying off the rack, guys that can fit into most clothing, and guys that just want a certain wardrobe, and they don't place a big importance on the quality of the clothing. I would say that when I first started transitioning into men's wear versus, you know, the typical graphic t-shirts and jean shorts that I was wearing several years ago, I was very excited to go into H&M and buy their jeans, and I was buying their button downs and everything else. And then after a few months, as those pieces started to fall apart and not really last very long, that's when I started to shift my thinking from, instead of having 5 button down shirts of different patterns that are all cheap, I'd rather have one that I paid $80 for, and it is a timeless type of style and it will hold up over time. I think there are a lot of guys within that bell curve at the peak that just want a lot of clothes, and they either don't care about the clothing or they don't want to pay for them, and that's totally fine. That's why 5-4 Club is so popular. It is, you know, the most popular men's clothing subscription service right now. I think it's like 5-4 Club, and then Trendy Butler might be right underneath of it. I've taken a look at both of those. I've got more that are coming. I don't want to continue this on for too long. Basically, 5-4 Club is for a certain guy. It's not for me. It might be for you. I hope you've watched enough videos either from me or from others that helps you inform that decision. I would say to look at other services that are a little more customizable and have a little bit higher quality of clothing. If you can afford it, I think it's absolutely better to get what you pay for, which is that I would rather spend $100 on this sweater and get a higher quality one that is a better cotton, a heavier weight, rather than having this, which will probably last me for 2 months and then fall apart. I buy a new one for $25 and then it's an endless cycle. I hope all this rambling was somewhat coherent and helpful. I had a feeling that this is what I would be talking about as I opened my 5-4 Club box. I thought some of the things might have changed around 5-4 Club, but they didn't, which is helpful to know for my roundup video. If you have any questions about 5-4 Club, the product, the company, anything that I might be able to answer, you can comment below, or you can reach out at @_Cavalier on Twitter and Instagram. I love when you guys recommend companies and just give me overall feedback, and I'm very thankful for all the people who support the channel, subscribe, share, everything else. Really appreciate it. Until next time, gents, this is the Cavalier.